New developments this week in the notorious Harding Street drug raid, which left 2 innocent civilians dead and 5 police officers wounded. Federal indictments were returned against former HPD officers Gerald Goins and Stephen Bryant, along with charges against one Patricia Garcia, a neighbor of the couple killed in the raid. Garcia is accused of making 911 calls in which she falsely accused her now deceased neighbors, Regina Nichols and Dennis Tuttle, of trafficking heroin. Now, these federal charges parallel an ongoing criminal investigation by the Harris County District Attorney's Office. Question with the feds involved: will evidence of wrongdoing run deeper in the department? I'm going to go to Carmen Rowe for sure.
This is a great thing for everyone. The truth is that local review of this case just isn't going to ever be enough. We're going to amass all of the resources of the federal government, and we're going to get in there the way that federal agents do, and they're going to work this up. They're going to investigate it, and we're going to find out once and for all what happened inside that house. And as we sit here today, we still don't know some of the key details about how these people died. So I look forward to the information we're going to get.
I know what you're going to say, but I'm going to go to him first quickly.
Yeah, so I'm glad to see some level of accountability, because we're not seeing it from city leadership, HPD leadership, or even the police officers union leadership. Last week, last week, if they still feel that these 2 civilians were dirtbags, which is what the language that the police office union president said the night of this shooting, the vice president said, yes, they're still dirtbags, and he said, had they complied, then they would still be alive. So it's really frightening to know that the police officer union feels that you need to comply with the rogue government using an unjust warrant to do an illegal raid to stay alive in the city.
Tough stuff. Tamara Bell.
Look, I am glad that the federal government is coming in and taking a look at this, but this is my problem with this. Why did it take so long? Officer Goins has killed over 7 to 8 people in his career, and nothing was done. No feds came in, nobody looked into it. Why did it take this for them to finally come down and look into it? Of course they're going to find other crimes. Of course they're going to find more things. And that is what happens when an outside source investigates. You have an officer who's currently on the force who has killed over 8 people. Okay? I'm not saying I am sorry that this happened to them. I am very sorry for that family loss and that this occurred. But why did it take this for them finally to come in and look at this? African Americans are killed all around the country by police, and the feds don't step up. But they're finally coming in.
Bob, you work closely with law enforcement. Any thoughts on what's going on with this investigation?
Well, I think these charges are the tip of the iceberg in this particular case, and probably extending into other cases that these officers and others carrying out similar tactics were involved in. You know, when they did the search after this, they found more drugs in this officer's car. They found a stolen gun in his car. It's clear that there's a lot of corrupt things going on in this particular thing, and it makes you wonder if there's a culture in there that allows for that to happen. It needs to be looked into. The federal government's doing the right thing being involved in this. They're holding Goins, by the way, without bond because they feel he's a flight risk.
Okay, I'm sure we're going to talk about it again.